Hey everyone, before this video starts, I just have to say that after recording for about 3.5 hours, my recording software ended up with a problem and my video file got corrupted. I was able to salvage most of the video, but the audio tracks have been completely fucked. Like the speed of the video is incorrect. The audio for the game and my voice were completely wrong. After making 100 cuts in this video, I was able to at least kind of make my voice fit what's on the screen, but the game audio is just, I don't know what's going on. That's something else. So I just want to apologize ahead of time. It's going to apply to this video and the next two, and yeah. What's up, spectators? Welcome back to the episode of Layton's Mystery Journey. We are getting very close to the end of the Battle of Hastings, which is the case to find Inspector Hastings' wife a birthday present. We're only missing one clue, so any second. Go! How strange. What is it, Pinstripes?
It just feels different here somehow, even though nothing actually appears to have changed.
When I pause to think about it, yes, it feels sort of desolate. Stay up all night thinking of that? Aha! It's because there aren't any people about. That's it, yes, you're quite right. The street is totally deserted. Nothing happening on Chancellor Lane? That's unheard of. Perhaps it's because we talked to everyone here before. Perhaps that made them disappear.
It looks so pretty.
What?
Nice.
That can't happen, can it?
Not so many lights tonight. I suppose.
No,
most
Ernest,
people
I was
are
only
asleep.
joking.
We haven't.
There has
come
to be
here
someone
for
about.
donkey
Let's head up the
thieves,
street to the office.
have we?
I'm sure we'll find some signs of life there.
Huh?
Wow, was this a necessary part of the, did we have to talk about this?
Oh, did you do that for me?
Well, you know.
There's no
And
one
to
around
think
here
I was
either.
annoyed with you for not
Wait
getting
a
me
minute.
present
Over
this
there,
year.
look. There's someone.
Honestly.
The last man standing on Chancellor Lane. Stop being creepy.
Wonder why there are so few people around, though. Perhaps you should ask the man over there.
Cat, I don't know how to repay you. You really saved my bacon. Just look at all those lights, eh?
Excuse me, sir. Would you happen to know why there's nobody about?
Actually, it's thanks to you that so many
The
people
answer is
agreed to turn on
simple.
their
It has
lights
to
like
do
that
with the
tonight.
special day that it is today.
Thanks to me.
In order to spell
Well,
out the
that's
words,
Godwin's Day.
we delivered notes to 186 separate households. This is what I
Yes, indeed. A day of
Asking
rest
you
for
to
all
turn
of
on all
London's
your lights when it
inhabitants.
gets dark at the end of
Everyone
bank
must be
holiday.
home soon, safe in their
You'll be happy
houses.
to deliver a
I'm only
message
giving
for
him
one of
his
London's
voice
most
because his name is
faithful
Stash and
servants,
Scarfin,
Inspector
and naturally you have to say
Hastings, CID.
his name in that voice. So
what?
I have to assume he also sounds like this.
Everyone who turned
The
on their
children
lights
out and play
tonight
back
gives
inside.
an
Everything
expression of
stills like
gratitude to you,
this.
Inspector, for all your hard
All right,
work and devotion
thanks-
to your
thanks,
job,
old man.
for
Giving me work
keeping
to
us
do.
all safe.
Well, I don't know what to say. Thank you, London. And thank you, Cat.
The children playing at the park have all
Rio.
gone home. Move one of the matches to spell out the
let's
reason
not
why they went home.
forget,
You can
Pinstripes and
move the
I
matches
were
by
the dog's
sliding them.
bodies
They
that
cannot be
actually posted
rotated.
all 100 and...
How many? One of the matches. What's wrong with pork? It's a perfectly fine explanation. Pork.
Miss Layton, a parcel's arrived for you from Inspector
Unk.
Hastings.
No.
Ah, a little thank you, perhaps. Oh, what's this?
Hmm.
One of my little lemons homemade
Rourke.
cakes for you to say thanks for the other day.
Rock? Pock.
Gosh.
Well,
that
shit.
does look good.
Oh,
Reset.
wait.
Dark. I don't know what's wrong with pork. I mean, if you were like, hey, I got some pork, I'd be like, all right, I'm out of here.
I'm glad you solved that in time. It seems you aren't aware of all the traditions of Godwin's Day.
What the hell are you talking about?
This is a day of rest, a day when no work is to be done. But that is not all this day, it is. Whatever fun thou hast by day, come even to go up the... That's the old adage of Godwin's Day.
Alright, shut up. Come eventide, go home to play. I never heard of that little rhyme before. Well, it explains why the street is as dead as a dodo. Too soon. So at the end of Godwin's Day, everyone's at home. That's it. I've got it. They should just go home for their birthday. This present mystery is history. I'll explain everything later, Sherl. For now, I need you and Ernest to do something for me.
Anything you say, miss.
Fine, I'll bite. Although Super Snitch doesn't deserve it. He's always calling me a she. Thank you. Listen carefully and do exactly what I say.
What are you going to do, Miss Layton?
I'm gonna go and fetch the inspector. But it's too late, surely. It's over, isn't it? Not at all. It's just about to start. The present I have in mind will only work after dark. Anyway, never mind that for now. Just follow these instructions, please.
It looks so pretty.
Nice, isn't it, love?
Not so many lights tonight. I suppose most people are asleep. We haven't come here for donkey's ears, have we?
Nah. Huh?
What? Oh, did you do that for me?
Well, you know.
And to think I was annoyed with you for not getting me a present this year. Honestly, you. Oh.
What's he gonna do next year now?
Kat, I don't know how to repay you. You really saved my bacon. Just look at all those lights, eh? Blimey.
Actually, it's thanks to you that so many people agreed to turn on their lights like that tonight.
Thanks to me.
In order to spell out the words, we delivered notes to 186 separate households. This is what I wrote. We are asking you to turn on all your lights when it gets dark at the end of the bank holiday. You'll be helping to deliver a message for one of London's most faithful servants, Inspector Hastings, CID.
You what?
Everyone who turned on their lights tonight did so as an expression of gratitude to you, Inspector, for all your hard work and devotion to your job, for keeping us all safe.
Well, I don't know what to say. Thank you, London. And thank you, Kat. Riel.
Let's not forget, Pinstripes and I were the dog's bodies that actually posted all 100 and... My poor paw.
Miss Layton, a parcel's arrived for you from Inspector Hastings.
Ah, a little thank you, perhaps. Oh, what's this? One of my Little Lemon's homemade cakes for you to say thanks for the other day.
Gosh, that does look good.
Oh, wait. This should do it, I think. Oh, that's not like me. This should do it, I think. And that's how it's done.
And so Inspector Hastings celebrated his wife's birthday with her in style. The Battle of Hastings was won and not a single eye lost. But next time, Inspector, plan your own parties or you'll get one in the eye from me. Stop! Oh, what? Oh? Ernest is having a very bad day. He's implicated in a serious crime on his first day at Grassenheller University. Okay, slightly more interesting than the others we've done so far.
Hello, Sherl.
There you are, Pinstripes. I was beginning to wonder what had happened to you. Miss Layton asked me to stop off on my way in and buy some things for her.
Tea, of course, this fashion magazine, and a snack for later on today.
Being the dog's body again.
Isn't Miss Layton here yet herself?
She's gone out already. She said she'd be back late.
Oh, what a pity.
She left a message for you, though. Do you want to hear it? No.
This sounds awfully important. My palms are starting to sweat.
All right then, if you're sure you're ready. Ernest, while I'm gone, tidy up. Is that it?
Afraid so.
Not quite what you were expecting, eh?
I feel your pain.
Oh no, it's quite all right. I had a suspicion it might say that. So where shall I start?
It's rough being the underdog, eh? Having to tidy up after your boss because she's so terrible at it. Oh, I wouldn't say that, Sherl. She's not terrible at tidying. She tidies when she wants to tidy, but when she doesn't want to tidy, she doesn't. She's just being true to herself.
It's the stupidest reason I've ever heard.
She's just being true to her selfishness, you mean? She's never wanted to tidy in her life, so Muggins has to do it. Well, that last part may be true.
Anyway, there's something I've been meaning to ask you, Pinstripes. This is the perfect opportunity.
Oh, what is it?
What are you doing? Why do you work here as Kat's assistant? She doesn't even pay you, does she?
No, she doesn't. I work here because I owe Miss Layton a debt of gratitude.
It must be a big one. What happened? Oh, it's a flashback case. I see. It was when I met her for the very first time.
I'm listening.
I was being investigated by Scotland Yard.
You? Come on, do you think I was turned into a dog yesterday? Inspector Hastings had summoned me to his office. There'd been a theft, you see, and I was prime suspect.
Ernest Greeves, you did it, didn't you?
It wasn't me. I'm innocent, Inspector. I swear.
Don't give me that, sunshine. All right, now beat him up. I know it was you who broke into Dr. Ohm's laboratory and nicked his research papers. Admit it. Broke into? No, I didn't. There's been some terrible misunderstanding. So you're still gonna deny it, are you? There are witnesses, you know. You were seen sneaking in there. What more evidence do you think I need to put you away, eh? Come clean, sunshine, or things are gonna get ugly.
But I've only just started at Grassenheller University. What would a fresher like me?
Grassenheller? But she must have changed her clothes. What do you think you're doing barging in here when I'm interviewing a suspect? I can't believe you brought this poor man here to Scotland Yard. But this outfit is new. But she was wearing it back then. Paradox.
You what?
You can't accuse people without carrying out a proper investigation first. Sounds like the only evidence you have is circumstantial, that he was at the scene. Who are you, you cheeky little so-and-so? Oh, I'm sorry, I'm Katrielle Layton. Well, I don't care if you're the Queen's What? You're the Queen of Sheba? I don't know what that is. You don't come down here and start interfering in police business. If you've got a complaint about the way we do things, you follow proper procedure and solve this puzzle. Oh, that's it? Okay. There's a line of 5 cars driving along the road, and they are all breaking the speed limit. The next day, the 5 drivers go to the police station, but only 4 of them are charged with speeding. Which car was the one that was being driven by the person who was not charged? The police officers, obviously. Wait, is there a car with They're all going in the same direction. Ah, but one car does have bags packed on top. Maybe? No. Let me read the thing again. Well, there may not be a police car with sirens, but if there was a police officer, it would be the person in the back, wouldn't it? Okay, so it was about a patrol car, but it's disguised as a regular car. You cracked it? Well, that's a turn up for the books. Is that how you become a police officer? All right. Any puzzle solved, that's my motto. Unlike Scotland Yard's, which seems to be any blame absolved. Oh, very good. Yes. Inspector Hastings, sorry to barge in, sir, but it's nearly time. Oh, yes, of course. I've got an appointment at Grassenheller. Thanks for reminding me, Constable. Right, Greeves, it looks like you're off the hook for now. But you're still at the top of my list, and as soon as I get more evidence, I'm gonna kill ya. Come on then, PC Beat. Let's get over to the university. Yes, sir! You're free to go then.
How can I make him believe me? I didn't do it.
Well, they've gone now, and they said you're free to go too, so why don't we get out of here?
Oh, well.
Unless you'd like to stay. Oh, golly no! Then I suggest we leave now before the inspector comes back. Yes.
And that's how we were thrust together.
Ooh, kinky.
How the heavens conspired to make us meet. She was like a goddess of destiny in my eyes. Thank you for helping me before, I mean. I'm Ernest Greeves.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, Ernest.
The pleasure is all mine, Miss Layton. I must say it's jolly good of you to believe me that I'm not the thief, I mean.
Oh no, I just couldn't abide that loudmouth inspector's sloppy detective work, that's all. I wouldn't like to say if you did it or not.
But I didn't do it.
If that's... Oh, it's that case about the stolen research papers, isn't it? From the professor at Gressenheller.
That's right. Somehow I seem to be a suspect.
But you didn't do it? Honestly?
No, honestly I didn't. Please, you have to believe me.
Well, Ernest, if that is your real name, you don't look like a thief or the sort of person who'd try to deceive others.
I'm not! I really haven't done anything wrong.
So, you're a student at the university, are you?
I've only just enrolled, though, but somehow I've already managed to get myself into an awful fix. I always seem to have the most dastardly luck. Only this morning I fell down a drain in the street and got bitten by a dog.
I see. A walking calamity, you might say. Well, your luck may have changed. I intended to go to Gressenheller today anyway. If you come along with me, I can do what I was planning there and prove your innocence. Unless you'd rather I don't interfere.
Oh no, I mean, please do interfere. That is, if you think you can prove it.
Of course. Right then, let's go.
Now? Yes, alright then. Miss Layton made it seem like proving my innocence would be as easy as falling off a log. So I went along with her, hoping desperately that she was right.
What's the best way to the university from here?
I can show you, just follow me. I say, will this be your first time to visit Gressenheller, Miss Layton?
No, I used to go there quite often as a child, but it's been a rather long time. And I haven't been from here before. What? Okay. And I'm not sure what the best way is.
Really? Well, don't worry, we'll be there in a jiffy. Here we are, miss, in a jiffy as promised.
Isn't this the same song they used in the other Layton for Gressenheller? I'm getting that sense of nostalgia. Well, this brings back memories. I haven't been to Gressenheller for a long time now. It's hardly changed at all.
Are you all right?
Oh yes, I'm fine. So, they say it has a long and distinguished history, this college.
That's right. It's one of the top 2 in London.
Well, it certainly looks the part. The buildings have that particular character about them that says this is the center of learning. Oh look, there's the constable we saw at Scotland Yard.
What if he arrests me?
Relax, he looks like he's busy investigating at the moment. In fact, why don't we ask him how his inquiries are coming along?
Oh, I hope they found something that proves I couldn't have done it.
Or he'll go, returning to the scene of the crime, eh? Jail.
Hello.
If it isn't the very fellow who Inspector Hastings brought in for questioning before.
You were discharged, lad. What are you doing here?
Thought better of it and come to confess, have you?
No, definitely not. I didn't do it.
I'm rather intrigued by the case, Constable. I hear some research papers were stolen, is that right? No money, no other valuables? Were the documents worth anything per se?
Well, they happen to have been the very important research papers of Dr. Gene Ohm.
And who is this Dr. Gene Ohm, if that is his real name?
Oh, I can fill you in on that front, miss. He's one of the most influential researchers in the field of plant genetics. He's published countless revolutionary papers on the subject. He's actually the reason I enrolled here. I've wanted to study under him for years now.
So, you were gonna go into this field and now you are a glorified secretary assistant, is that right? Oh, really? And on your first day you managed to be accused of stealing his work?
Well, yes, somehow I did.
Apparently the results of Dr. Ohm's current research has been heavily anticipated by boffins all over the world for some time. So we believe, madam, that it is most likely is worth a bob or 2. But what about 3 bobs? 4 even? It's cutting-edge research, is it? The sort of scientific discovery that money can't buy, is that the idea?
Precisely, madam. So we're investigating accordingly. Our inquiries are ongoing.
Yes, of course. Thank you, Constable. Well, Ernest, it looks like the police are well underway with their investigation, so there's not a moment to lose.
Why not, miss?
Because we want to prove your innocence before they do. Or don't. It's no fun if we don't beat them to it. Fun? That's right, fun. So I think you'd better tell me your movements up to when the theft was discovered. What did you do today since you arrived? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Who did you speak to? My movements. Well, today was my first day, as you know, and I was too busy stealing the papers when the papers were stolen. And I've been just dying to have my first lecture from Dr. Ohm. I think he's simply spiffing, you see. I was looking more for hard facts, Ernest.
Suddenly, I found myself standing outside the gates of this wizard university, thinking to myself,
that's not really relevant at the moment, you see.
Well, so I finally took my first step, my very first footprint in the metaphorical snow of the campus. It really was nothing short of momentous.
So, to sum up, you walk through the university gates. Alright then, let's follow in your momentous footsteps of earlier today.
So, Miss Layton started investigating the case in order for us to prove my innocence. I was terrified that the accusations would stick, that I'd be branded a criminal. But little by little, as I saw how confident she was, my nerves started to settle.
And, well, with it being about 30 minutes, I'm going to end this video here. So stay tuned for the next one, and thanks for watching.
Bye-bye!